Hey everybody and welcome to another video with me, Spartan086, and today we are doing one of the new Forces of Valor Shermans. Yes, I know I said I wasn't going to buy it. I know, I'm that guy. I do apologise. But I wanted to see and compare it to Unimax's versions of the Sherman. Apologies there, tried to burp as I spoke. So, here we go. Got it today. Yes, it's been out a while because I've been thinking about it. I know I usually buy these right away, but not really feeling up to that now anyway. And I'll get to why at the end. So, this one is the 753rd Tank Battalion. It is based on the version that it should have been at the Gustav line in 1944. Very funky. It is a VVSS suspension system, the vertical suspension system, which is the early one, not like the HVSSS, which we all know and think will look great when it comes out. So we'll get to it. Yes, you can see that it's sitting ready. And there we go. So, first off, first impressions, not that great. Honestly, not that great. For the money that we're spending on these things, it's not that great. Paint seems to have just been added on and a wee bit of weathering has been done to it. That's the first impression straight out of the box. Let's take the sides off and we'll get a good look at this now. So as you can see, turret got the 75mm aiming up. It is an interesting paint scheme. It's quite nice actually. The colouring, it's a wee bit like Russian green but darker. And as you can see, you've got the Colex mounted 30 cal. It looks pretty decent actually, because I was just looking at there when I was putting the turret down. Sorry, I was putting the gun down. Was that it's completely in line with it, and it's quite actually better looking than the previous Unimax versions, where it seems to be just a bit of metal poking out. This one seems to be actually, if you were able to take the turret off and have a look inside, you would probably see that it's a good mounting for it, and it looks quite good. We'll spin it round. Have a look at the front. Not bad, but it's not very different. Nothing standing out too much from me. Obviously you've got the driver's viewpoint there, which wasn't really well put on the Shermans. 2 seconds. I'm just going to grab a Sherman to compare both of them. Yeah, I kind of grabbed the wrong one to be honest, but so you get the two kind of differences there. You didn't really get any kind of view scope or any standout position for a view scope for the driver on the Royal Scots Greys version that they did, which kind of was just a blanket version that all Shermans were. I mean, they even didn't do British Shermans right. British Shermans at the rear of the turret had an extra box added. So it kind of shows you there. This is the version where the Whirlwind engine was put in it, and I'll get to that in a bit. There is actually substantial differences between this one and Unimax's. As you can see, obviously you've got the port here. Sorry, I was just checking to see if that opened up or not. For the front machine gunner, radio operator position along with the driver, it's kind of a lot better than with the Unimax version. As we go around to the back, you'll see that it is a lot actually changed from it. You can see obviously with the rear of the turret with the box, this kind of box output that they've got, It's a wee bit better, actually going to say better designed than the Unimax version, where it's kind of just props out. This one looks a lot better. And you can also see that it doesn't have the point where the turret matches with this part here. They've been connected together. This one is completely solid. So, quite like that. It's not too shabby. So, we'll go in the engine block now. And you can see the Whirlwind engine. Pretty cool. I'll get some proper pictures of that up for you guys at the end. So you can take that out. This is part of their, what are they calling it again? Metal Proud. Ooh. Don't know if I'm like that, but still. Metal Proud. Every time I say it, it makes me laugh. Try not to say it now without laughing. So Metal Proud is what they're going with. Okay. I think they came out and put a statement out saying why they were saying Metal Proud. Some strange thing that they came up with, but fair play to them. Alright. Waterstones, aye and no. I'm not gonna recommend this. I'm sorry guys, I can't. I think that as collectors we do deserve a bit better. Yes, they're giving us an engine. Cool. Wow. But as somebody else put up on the page, they're not being very imaginative with this line. It seems to be the same stuff keeps coming out. All we've had is Tigers and Shermans. Yeah, I know we've got the Storm Tiger, brilliant, and we've had an early version of the Tiger, brilliant, but nothing particular that stands out. We've not had any KV2s, we've not had any IS2s, we've not had any of the Japanese tanks that you could think of. Off the top of my head, oh god, I can't even think about that wee one's called. I'll put it in the comments so you know which one I'm talking about. Absolute brain fart, can't think yet. Try to think, obviously they're talking about bringing out the new Sherman line with HVSS suspension and the longer barrel 76mm high velocity gun. Brilliant, but still they're not coming out with stuff that the fans and collectors want. Things like Panzerjäger, you know, Jagdpanzer. I love that. I think that's a great looking model to have. Instead we keep getting Jagdpanthers and Jagdtigers. Nah, we want Jagdpanzers. Okay, we want the hunting Panzer because it looks fantastic. We want Panzer 3s. We want things like the Comet, the Cromwell, the Churchill. We want modern armour. I know for one, I'm a big one on the modern armour. I'd like to see a whole selection of Cold War warriors, I would call them, such as T62s, T55, T54, T64, T72, you know, not just the Iraqi version that they kind of just slapdashed out. Even though it's a great model, it was the only one they did, and they could have did more with it. T80s, going with the Chieftain, the Centurion, M47, M48, M60s, Leopard 1, Leopard 2, AMXs, you know, you could go on with these ones. BMPs would be another one. I know I've got a wee thing for Soviet era Russian armour. I'm not going to get into why, obviously, with stuff that's going on now, but I've still got my love for that. So there are things I'd like to see. You know, Warrior, the IFV Warrior, 432 British ones. Loads of them. There's absolutely, you know, the list could go on. So those things are what they should really be listening to, rather than just kind of slapdashing things together and throwing them out. And I know that they are trying to show a wee bit with the Inside Out edition, where you can take the engine out, like the Whirlwind engine here, or a Detroit engine for the Shermans, brilliant, but still, it's a wee bit more what we want from yous. You know, we're the ones that are paying the money, we're the ones that are going to be keeping yous in business, so we want a bit more. There's also things that I was going to say that they did say they were talking about doing, that they've still not kind of gone on with, was doing Pack 40s, Pack 38s, and Pack 43s, you know, the anti-tank guns that were in service with the German army. The most abundant of which would probably be the Pack 40. You know, it was a high velocity 75mm. I think 21st Century did one, and I put it up in my videos before, and it looks great, and I think they should really get on board with that and doing it. So I'll leave it at that. I hope you guys like it. I'll put more pictures up of the Sherman, get up close in detail so you can see it and what you think of it. Put it in the comments. I don't care if it's constructive criticism, do it. The more I see about what you like and don't like, the more I can put up and talk about. Maybe somebody will listen. I know that on one of the Facebook pages, one of the executives from Forces of Valor Waterstones would come on and talk to people. So hopefully they do try to listen to us and they get a bit of information. The one thing I would be saying is, try and keep the cost down, guys. It seems to be spiralling out of control now. When I first started collecting Forces of Valor, it was £30 brand new in the box. Now we're looking at £130 brand new in the box. That's not including shipping, coming direct from yous. It's actually cheaper for me to buy it here 3 months later in the UK than it is to buy it for you guys from China when it first comes out. So I know people will be feeling the same, and possibly other people will have comments to say about that. Fair play to yous, but sorry, but that's just how I feel. So I hope you guys are doing well, taking it easy. Obviously when I first started doing this, we were going through a pandemic. Now we seem to be heading towards a world war. So take it easy, okay? And take care of one another. Until the next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye. So a wee apologies, guys. I ended that video and I actually hadn't completed everything. I hadn't actually shown you what comes with the vehicle. So there is the wee things that obviously can make the big difference to it. Obviously you get your instruction manual about how to take the vehicle off of there, take it off the wee block, and then go through it with taking the engine out and setting the engine up. A nice wee bit is brief history to the Sherman, talks about it, it talks about the gun, talks about suspension and later models. And here it just goes through all the parts that you get. What we're going to do when taking the engine out, setting it up, setting the vehicle back up, and putting on the accessories that come with it. Accessories that come with it. Again, better than what Unimax did, as you've seen with the Apache. They have set it up in a nice wee part like this, and it's easily to take out and assemble, whereas Unimax, it was stuck to the inside of the vehicle and you'd have to rip it out, which I think can ruin things for people. Somebody might say, well, what, to open the box up, set the vehicle up and then put it back in, but now once they do that, it's ripped the inside of the box and it kind of just takes it away. So kind of agree with that, but I like what they've done with that. You also get your wee metal and proud card. Can't stop laughing when I say that. And when we open it up, we get a wee card again now on the Sherman. Obviously you get, it tells you up there, 753rd Tank Battalion, or Armoured Battalion if you want, either way. Information that you used to get with the Unimax ones, but these ones are a wee bit better, a wee bit more sturdier. And then it gives production lot number. So pretty cool. Quite like that. I keep them in a wee safe place now. Not bad. And you get this. Woo! What is that, you ask? It is, that's right, it's an armoured flash. So it's telling you, Armoured Battalion, 753rd, you can put that on a uniform. Please don't. But that is pretty cool for a wee collector thing. For any ex-military guys out there, I know there's a few, this is a good one to have. so you can put up next to anything that you have. Like myself, who has plaques on the wall, have battery and troop pictures up there. I have my berries and stuff that I've collected and personal stuff around. So these are wee things, and I think that's quite a neat wee one to give to the collectors. So good on Unimax for that. No, sorry, good on Waterstones for that. Apologies. So not too shabby. So I'll leave it at that, guys. I hope you are well. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And until the next time, have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.